Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Shogun 2 Total War, the Tokugawa campaign. Whoa, every time I load this game up and look at this campaign map, I'm always ending up perplexed. I spent the past 20 minutes reading through the comments of the last part, looking at the campaign map, reaccustomizing myself with where we left off last time, and trying to plan for the future. And I'm telling you, I'm in a head-scratching situation. 40 turns in out of a possible, I think, round about 200. So we're, what, a quarter of the way through? Is that right? No, 50 would be a quarter. Almost a fifth of the way through. We only have, how many settlements do we have now? 6 out of 40. So we're a little bit behind schedule, slightly. We're facing a big dilemma because most of these clans, all up in the upper echelons where we're trying to expand, they're all in cahoots with each other. The Usugi are allied with the Date and the Ashina. The Yamanuchi are vassals of the Usugi. Even the Satomi are allied with the Ashina, and if they come into the war, blah de blah de blah. They're all embroiled with each other's affairs, which means if I attack any one of these guys, I potentially am going to face more than one opponent. And on a shoestring budget, it's tough work, but hey, we fought back against the Takeda, the Hojo, the Imagawa all at the same time, down to the last settlement. And we still have managed to survive that and come out on top. Why will this be any different? That's what I'm telling myself. Do I believe that? I gotta do. So I think we've taken a back burner for long enough. I fought a defensive fight for quite a while before finally launching my counterattack here. We're going to have to go for it. Now, I've done a look at the diplomacy, and people seem to, well, sort of, most people were happy and sort of thought it was time to strike out at the Usugi. Now is the time to take the war to the superpower of the northern lands. I am going to maybe take a slightly different approach to what's been suggested. I have noticed that the Satomi here, they have got 2 settlements. They are a little bit vulnerable in the fact that they are allied with the Ashina, and the Ashina right are just here, and they've got access into the settlements here. That may be a slight issue, but out of all the clans thus far, they have 2 lands. They are allied with the Ashina, therefore if the Ashina join the fight, then that could be a potential problem because the Ashina are allied with the Date and the Usugi, but they're not directly allied with the Usugi or the Date. So out of all the settlements, all the clans that we can attack thus far, I think the lowest risk and the easiest target of the 4 of them is the Satomi here. So I'm going to try and whip up an army to capture these 2 provinces down here to give me a little bit more. Hopefully will assist my financial situation, give me a couple more provinces to recruit some troops as well, and then take it from there. If the Ashina join the fight, we will reassess. If they abandon the Satomi and don't join the fight, we will hopefully gain ourselves 2 more lands. Now before I even commit to this plan, I have to see the strength of their forces. So these Monk and Mitsuki are going to be brought down to have a scout around to see what the strength is like of the Satomi people, and my navy is coming across just in case we are going to launch the full-scale assault. But before we do that, we've got to repair the fortress, so we'll crack on and see what happens. That's the plan. So all of this is in preparation for the inevitable war that will happen with this horrible purple clan here. But yeah, as I said, oh no 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 no. Oh, my monk! You dirty dog! Oh, failed to indict? And one was imprisoned. Let me get my head around this. You tried to indict my Mitsuki and failed, but you imprisoned my poor monk. Where's my Mitsuki? thought I had one over here somewhere. Got one down there. One there. One up there. Oh.
拙者が掟だ。拙者が掟だ。ご名拝受いたしました。
Oops, a daisy.
殿のお言葉こそ掟。
Okay. See, the Isugi seem to be weakest up on their northern coastline. I'm finding myself in a pickle now, because I thought I had a Mitsuke here, but it seems I didn't. I just had a monk. So I don't know how on earth I'm going to get down here to scout out. I send my boats down, maybe? Oops. Ooh! Oh dear, that's a little bit more defended than I would have hoped for. Look at this. Oh. It's not the strongest of troop types, but it's numbers. Numbers is a problem. They have the weaker land up here, Shimoza. Oh god, why is nothing simple? Even these guys have quite a large garrison in their lands, which again is problematic. The troops are replenishing. We've got 2 recruitment slots here. Now I am of the opinion that although some of our lands are ripe for expansion, these are not necessary buildings. Improving the farming, yes, it helps with the province wealth, gives us extra food, but we don't need extra food just yet because we're not planning on expanding our castle towns. The roads are done. Again, trading a military port, upgrading the ports is useful, but it's not an absolute necessity at the moment. I would rather save a bit of cash over the next couple of turns or so to be able to start recruiting an army. If they were much less garrisoned, I would probably carry out my original plan, but now seeing that there are actually no pushovers, is it worth depleting my numbers? My argument is, of course, if we do start a war with the Isugi, there's always a chance that these guys will get dragged into the war as well, and having them out of the game reduces the chances of them causing me any sort of concern later on. It's one less enemy and all, but I don't know. Definitely attacking the Yamanouchi is out of the question. If I attack the Yamanouchi, I might as well just attack the Isugi directly myself. I'm going to concentrate on the garrison for here for a second. Just going to laden it with cheaper units, because we do have the bonus of having a fortress. Even these cheap bow units and things are good enough. Okay, so we'll get them recruiting for now. The more elite units will be the mobile troop force, together with the Mochimori, Mr. Mochimori, sir. So they will be used in the field for wherever we're going to choose to go. The Yamanouchi have 2 lands, did they? Can't see this. Okay. Nothing else we can do anyway. We're out of cash. There's nothing else to build, nothing else to recruit, so we'll end the turn. The other thing is that our relationship with the Hattori is falling ever so slowly and slightly. So the longer we leave it, the less likely they are to help us against the Yasugi when we finally wage war. So, what are they doing? Civil insight. Okay, thank you. What am I learning? Am I learning the way of the bow? Yes. Ninja detected. But guess what? You can't do anything about him, so screw you. Okay. I'll leave him there for now. Right. My monk is back! Or is that my Mitsuke? No, it's my monk. See, while they're doing this, taking their forces away from their lands, it's quite tempting, I tell you. Alright. I will continue to plan as if I'm going to attack these guys, and if when the time comes and my army's ready, these guys are probably, you know, if it's proving to be a little bit of a tough spot, I will just turn my attention over here and go for it against the Yasugi. And if I do wage war on the Yasugi, I'm going to be taking down Tsuruga and Kai in quick succession. I will take a small army here, led by just a mere captain, with a few basic troops, to take this down as quickly as possible. With the main force I will head to Kai, take that, and then I will garrison Kai here with my main force, and hope that they pour wave after wave against me. It's actually a stronghold. It's not too bad. So hold my forces up in here and let them attack me. So I will have a settlement here on their borders heavily defended, a settlement here on their borders heavily defended, and also a fortress here which will be heavily defended, so that if any of their enemies come down, sending wave after wave, we have our borders well protected. That would be the plan if I wage war on the Yasugi from here. As for my recruitments, everything is going marvellous. Just getting a few more troops here and there. They will stay as they are. We've got a bit of spare cash, but as I say, I would rather save up cash for the time being for recruitments. Now here I'm going to recruit. Come on. Some troops. Forget that. Recruit them here. 1, 2, 3. I'll recruit. Okay, that's fine. 2 turns. I will recruit some troops in here, which will provide for the smaller force if we do attack the Yasugi. If not, we can use them in this main army here. So yeah, we'll get the recruitments up and running, and all building work is on temporary hold for now. Temporary hold, all building improvements. Got the terrace farming happening in Mikawa, but that will be the last upgrade until we are much more certain on where we're going to be taking this war. So I would much rather have my military troops in... Oh, don't go into Kai, for God's sake, don't go into Kai. That's going to prove annoying for my plan. Oh, and goes back inside. We went out for a bit of sightseeing, bit of a leg stretch. He's bored now. He's gone back inside. That's fine. That's not a problem at all, mister. Oh, man. Give me strength, flame, and hell, fire, brimstone, God knows what else. Why can't this... Give me mercy. Show mercy on me. My monk over there keeping an eye on things. Okay, what's next on the agenda? 2 more turns until my samurais are fully replenished, which is nice. Okie dokie. Well, the cigar is a Satomi. Still allies with the Ashina? Yes.
Speak carefully.
Demand breaking of alliance.
Take your head.
Something I've never sort of played with. So if we say to the Ashina, demand breaking of alliance with
Time
the
and honor
Satomi,
are both being wasted.
and if
What
we
do you want?
give them, I don't know, some... Oops!
Your offer is worthy, but
I didn't mean to do that.
time and honor are both being wasted.
It would be quite amusing if they'd accepted. I was going to pay them some money to see how much it would take to grease the wheels. So we're asking the Ashina to break off their alliance with the Satomi, and then if I attack the Satomi, they have no allies at all. So I can focus the war effort without fear of dragging in any further enemies into the fray. So that's a moderate chance of success. What about if I give him my whole shebangs here? My whole 1,600. Still on him moderate. I like the diplomacy of this game. It's makes for very intriguing viewing. Maybe if I've got nobody to marry them. Shall we try it? It's a lot of money, but is it worth it in the long run? I don't think they'll accept, but we'll try. This is kind of a bit of a radical one, but let's see. Okay. Fine. Screw you then. I'll take you down in a ball of fire. Don't say I didn't give you the chance. I say whilst crossing my fingers and hoping not to die. Right, I'm going to end this part now. I do apologise, it's been very slow, but the upcoming campaign is going to be this pace until things become a little bit clearer. Because for me, the waters seem very murky. Now maybe you guys are more experienced in this field than I am, but right now I am racking my brains and I don't want to make any rash decisions. I think maybe even a bit of patience. The enemy may make the first move or may reveal a weakness that I can exploit. But for now, I'm a little bit stuck. But join me next time. We'll see what happens.